Hello everybody, my name is Lex and welcome back to some Project Panning. This is the update that everybody loves watching apparently, the Deck of Panning. This is a project that was created by Emily from Emily and Max, and she basically creates a game board where every card in a deck of cards correlates to a prompt, and you can choose a makeup product for each prompt and do some panning. It is a staple of any panner's channel, in my opinion. All my favourite panners do the Deck of Panning project. It's very, very popular, and it's just super fun. I tend to try and have like 5 things rolled in, but I have also just been rolling in cards even when I don't have stuff rolling out, so it's been getting a little bit chaotic, to say the least. But let's get into my update. Now, starting with the thing that has been in the longest, and every month I update this and it is super disappointing and I hate it, but this month I finally have some good news. This rolled in for the prompt focus. My focus was lip products, try and get some lipsticks and things out. So I decided to start small and roll in this tiny sample from Avon in the shade Adoring Love, which was a hot pink colour. And it took me so long. I swear it's been like a year. It's definitely been like since before January I've been working on this. And it is finally done. I wanted to finish it, it's finished. I used it 4 times this past month. I got a lovely comment from Diana suggesting that I used this as a cream blush, and that's exactly what I did. I don't know why I didn't think of that because I love multitasking products, but I used it 4 times on my cheeks as a cream blush, and that got it flush with the packaging. When it's flush with the packaging, that's what I count as it being done. I do scrape out the rest and melt it with some other stuff, but at that point, like that, it's done in my spreadsheet, I'm done tracking it, it's done in my project, So this took 33 tracked uses in this project to use up. And it is finally done, and I'm so glad that I will never have to use this again. It can go. Goodbye. I don't know why such a tiny product caused me so much trouble, but I finished it, so yay, we're all done with it. Another thing that's rolling out, actually, we're having a really good month this month, is my Kinda Beauty cream eyeshadow in the shade Confident Copper. This rolled in for the prompt indie, and I think Kinda Beauty still counts as an indie brand. I wanted to use it 30 times, and I only needed to use it twice more to reach that goal. So I did that, and it is rolling out, and I quite like it. I used it as an inner corner a lot. I dropped it. I used it on my lids, and I know that it's pretty okay. It does crease a little bit when I use it all over my lid, but honestly it's not even that noticeable. But this is finally rolling out, and I got 30 uses on it. It was brand new when it rolled in, and now it actually looks used, so I'm super happy to say that. Then, for the prompt matches eye colour, I rolled in a shade from my Revolution Revolution Redemption palette, Mermaids vs. Unicorns, and it is this 4th shade here. Let me open it up and show you. So I wanted to use this 30 times or hit pan, because it's brand new. I don't think I'm going to be hitting pan anytime soon. But I used it twice this past month to bring me up to a total of 8 uses? No. Bring me up to a total of 18 uses. So I'm making progress. I'm over halfway, which is good. Yeah, we just gotta keep trucking. I found that the best way I like this is as a lower lash line colour. I just sometimes forget to use it. But yeah, 2 uses in the past month. I have a lot of eyeshadows I'm working on at the moment, so I'm being lenient. As long as I've touched it, that's an accomplishment in my eyes, And we've had 2 rollouts already of my oldest products that have been in this project, so yeah, I'm pretty pleased. I don't think I'll be, complaining about anything else. For the prompt Spotlight a Panner, I decided to spotlight Sophie Alexandra here on YouTube, and she basically created the project Level Up, which is an eyeshadow project where you roll in a palette, And for level 1, you use each shade once and hit 1 pan. For level 2, you use each shade twice, hit 2 pans, and so on. And basically I wanted to use this palette in the level 1 sort of style, so use everything once and hit 1 pan. And a little bit of a spoiler, this doesn't technically count yet, okay? Because I used it in June and hit that pan in June, okay, so it doesn't count. I've used almost every shade in this palette except this brown here. This month I used this purple, this pink, this darker blue, this teal, this silver, and this black. So all I have left to use is this brown, and I need to hit a pan. Pretend you don't see it, okay? Pretend you don't see it. I used it in June just once because I was like, oh, I'm going to have to start working on it if I want to hit a pan. And then literally the first time I used it, pan. But, so this technically isn't rolling out just yet, okay? It's not rolling out yet. For the prompt this time last year, a product that you bought around the same time last year, I rolled in this W7 Gloss Away Lip Balm in the vanilla scent. I love it. It smells like vanilla custard. It is amazing. Very, very moisturizing. And I enjoyed taking it to work as well because it is pretty convenient. I wanted to use this 50 times. I used it 17 times this past month to bring me up to a total of 12, 22, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29 out of 50 uses, which isn't bad. Like, that's trucking. That's trucking. I will just maybe get this done if I, like, focus on it 1 month. It'll be finished. It's not going to take me too long at all, I don't think, especially because I really like the scent, so I'm very, very drawn to using it all the time. For the prompt spray, I rolled in this Penhaligon's Luna perfume. I want to use it up. I haven't touched it at all. I will one day. Maybe. Hopefully. No, I will. It's just, it takes forever for me to get around to things like that. Then for the prompt out of my hands, I let my boyfriend pick a category. He chose lip products. I let him pick out of a few different lip products that I chose. And he decided on the L'Oreal Lip Lacquer in the shade 110 Dracula Blood. And it is like a liquid lipstick type deal. Now, I've used this twice in the past month. My goal is only 15 because I think this is such a dark colour I can't really set myself a high goal. I just wouldn't be able to reach it. But I've used this all over the lips, like really opaquely, and it doesn't dry down when I do that. It only dries down if I use a little bit of it and I really spread it over my lips and like shear it out a bit. So I think I'm just going to be shearing it out regardless, because I'll either shear it out and wear it on its own so it's like a matte lipstick, or I'll shear it out and then put a gloss over the top. But just by itself, it tends to be a little bit of a dark colour. It's a little intimidating to wear on its own. It's this dark, like, purpley red. And I don't know, it's not an everyday colour for me, you know? But I think I can do 15 uses. It might take me a while, but I'll do it. Now, since I have 2 rollouts, this actually gives me a chance to go back down to just having 5 items. But I feel bad not rolling anything in, so I will roll an extra 6th item in just for you guys. So let me shuffle my cards and explain the Joker. So in this project, you keep the Joker in your deck, and if you pull it, that correlates to the same prompt every time, and that prompt is, "Are you joking me?" Where you choose something that's a bit of a challenge. Maybe it's not very seasonally appropriate, maybe you set a really high goal on it, but you want to pick a challenging product. Not hate panning, we don't do that, but a challenging product. So, let me cut my deck. Pray I don't get a Joker because I actually have 2 in here. I couldn't decide between the black dragon and the white dragon, so I have 2. And let's hope this isn't one of them. Ace of Hearts! Look at that cute ferret. All the hearts in this deck have like animal themed things going on. So, a red ace means pick up 2. Why did I have 2 rollouts if I'm just going to be rolling 2 new products in? Ugh, yikes. But let's find 2 different cards, I guess. The King of Spades, that is genuinely one of my favorite cards in this deck. He looks so incredible. The sun armor, it's given, okay? So, the King of Spades and the 7 of Diamonds. Let's take a look at what those are. So, a Black King is in it for the long haul. I have to pick another long haul product. Honestly, all of my products in these projects are long haul, because I'm bad at picking anything simple. And the 7 of Diamonds is a pencil product, which I actually have an idea for this, so that's not going to be too bad. I think I've actually managed to find some really good products for this. Okay, so the King of Spades was in it for the long haul, and I'm going to roll in my next brow fixer in the shade Clear. This is just a little brow gel, and I don't really track my brow gels, but I suppose I will for this project. I just want to keep using this until it's finished, and that is going to take a really long time because it is a pretty newish product. I've only really used it a handful of times, and it's not like the most sort of brow gluey, stick your brows down product, but it is nice just to add a little bit of like definition to my brows. And the good thing is that unlike my previous brow glue, this doesn't like crack and flake off, because that was a horrifying experience. So I will just roll this in and I will continue using it, and maybe I guess I'll track uses on it for this project. And the 7 of Diamonds was a pencil product, and I want to roll in this lip liner from, I'm not even trying to pronounce that brand, who knows. This is the shade 312, and I rolled this in specifically because it's a very dark brown, and in my rolling project pan right now, I have a lip balm, no, I have a lip gloss that is very, very light pink, and it looks really, really weird on my lips when I put it on by itself. So I've been using it with a lip liner to try and make it look a bit more normal and a bit more like actually wearable. So I think rolling this in will be great. I think I will give myself a 30 use goal on this, because I don't want to go too crazy. It's a lip liner that I'm not going to be able to use every day because it's such a dark color, but I still want it to be like a formidable goal, you know. I want to at least sharpen it a few times, because I have tons of these lip liners and they're all pretty much brand new, like at most been used once or twice. I've never sharpened any of them. I've never really been much of a lip liner person, but I do like them a lot, so I should get some use on my new ones now. So this will be rolling in for 30 uses. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. I don't think that those are going to be overwhelming products at all, so I'm not even mad that I'm rolling in 2. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Emily for creating this project. Go and check out her, go and check out Sophie Alexandra. I will link them both down in my description. And I will see you all in my next video. I hope you have a great day. Bye!